the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Project Bako NDC Amanyuko no ebetena akonya so na one ntimi enka enya ho community day schools one edeba ade say one SCC e-blocks na one say one edeba be school na school ni de na ye beko ni day na come here say sa community day schools ya esin obi ne asem oka na eno na journalist bi dia ba beto abonten say come here say Sammy Gyamfi ano miensa and say Sammy Gyamfi ekokopie mu UTV Sammy Gyamfi kopie mu ho e na odi tu edwa say sa e-blocks no John Dramani Mahama shaase no na 124 and na one minimum emu 46 and na one complete anche and Sammy Gyamfi esan kokopie mu TV3 okopie mu TV3 ho nso sa di tu da say sa e-blocks no NDC Amanyuko no 124 and a one eshase na one ewiem 50 okopie mu UTV no say 46 okopie mu TV3 and o say 50 and a one ewie John Dramani Mahama nso ekokopie mu e wotemale no ono nso de kwa akoto da say ampa 143 and ye ka say esimemom emu 73 and a yitimi ewie. Now who is telling the truth? Sammy Gyamfi esa one ewie 46 wabe okopie mu UTV okopie mu TV3 so wabe 50 John Dramani Mahama so say one ewie 73. Who is lying and who is telling the truth? Yanko tie
John Dramani Mahama eba ababa yes our community this senior high school so no ye move 46 ye fro konya so ye started 123 46 ye ye koni ewie.
Is my bladder blind? Because I'm not sure he's even blind. Blind is not even a fair way to use because even the blind can see the 124 community day senior high schools that the ex-1 NDC Mahama government started. 50 of them were completed and commissioned.
6 months later.
It was under her leadership that the construction of 124 community day senior high schools started, with more than 73 of those model E-blocks completed before we left office.
Tra, with the Anabosha was share one fine year.
On the first one was say strengthen SHRAJ to fight corruption, even without an explicit complainant. Doctor said, Obama SHRAJ for one year day.
I adhere to the extent say, corruption be a cost and so be a cabal money. No, do ho. No, do hold on. Na charge for coffee. Movie be near friend flash and what that. Aha, sabe pepe. And so Mahama by one timanya hoshi. Enact a freedom of information bill so the public has access to official information to enhance the fight against corruption. Mahama by one timanya. Nana kufuado. And now benso RTI Abba. Reverse Ghana's image as an easy target for money laundering and drug transport point. Hey, reverse Ghana's image as an easy target for money laundering and drug transport point. How did he reverse it? Went me and in fact, I think they issued a warning.
Yes, and the blacklisted.
Blacklisted Ghana.
And gold credit react of what the call. Gold react of what the call.
About $7 billion.
And meanwhile, PMM's records which say
$2 billion.
Oh, Debbie, come me. Let's cut off, but if I brought down, my main corner left
as I told her,
the same. Abolish the office of accountability that Ghanaians believe protects corrupt officials. Place an upper limit on the number of justices on the Supreme Court. Revise the law on asset declaration to increase transparency and accountability. Separate the Attorney General from the Ministry of Justice for efficiency and transparency. Develop limestone deposits at Bupe, Noli and Nadoli for cement. Introduce special tax rates to financial institutions that lend to priority sectors, agriculture, industry, services, and micro, small, and medium-sized business and pensions. Rejuvenate the textile industry from seed production to processing and printing. Establish share processing in all northern regions to achieve 50,000 tons per year. Obeti in Kuto processing factory ewo esoro honomo kwaku yagutu
okay.
Create a special pension scheme to encourage farmers and fishermen associations kwaku ya no so awanye Mahama time and na sika 3-4 this kind of call NPR na eye ya omo release rehabilitate abandoned but viable manufacturing enterprises such as Kumasi Jute, Aboso Glass Factory, Tannery and the Beka Fiber, Pomazi Factory, Kwaku, explore an integrated iron and steel industry at Opomanso, Kwaku, Wabwa, Wanye. Set up a Ghana Commodities Exchange to provide post-harvest infrastructure trading standards, Kwaku, Yanoswa Wanye. Now, I say MMDC for Bahi, you know, Mokache say. Seb Nana Kufuado see facilities say tomatoes say bayro and they are muya
silos any warehouses
I can see process at least 60% of the cocoa produced locally, including plans for another cocoa processing factory in the western region to reduce transport problems and increase jobs.
One finance one ton kra wanye wojuma
me share story bi that company bi
we don't come back kra wanye wojuma
that company bi wo takrade me via me hwe me kan we
be the cocoa company
in fact cocoa beans no mbe hia e da ye adwuma omo nya na madafo kan the friend virus wo mu omo free takrade the petition every NDC for parliament Omobon benya accident to kwanzo wuye.
You see?
Madam for the virus.
And they also type a virus for now for
asemo. But then the VI, but virus will VY. What I know accident I was crying so no so I've never forgotten that you know. Cocoa beans keke. So Mahama say they will process at least 60% of the cocoa produced locally. 1 year.
And you get cocoa in your bag or ha. No yi mu adusia na de bia ye million
na de bia ye
Wamco open up Google Wamco workers involved in accident something with the movie correct was it improve fish stocks through education and enforcement by an equipped navy you know equity that
navy dey no dey man navy
correct the quality and management problems of premix food premix Mahama
and and that NDC need your mama na premise a contractor be ukruma no very popular
yes
okay no manoma there be a manoma premise of ada kabrimi chiao there be a manoma premise obi ka kire mu of mamudu
reduce post harvest losses increase storage
no pato to boasa do you know say ene premise no and how akumsen en na kufuado ya ye net say fuel station okwa okra osika na wakwa kugina ho ne wabu premise he say na okubu petrol filling station na da kwa ewadwuma and the NDC na premise no sisi manu mu den
nanka
ne ya hode wo ya MPP ni no pano ama obi opa wo ma and then when was the last time what when ya na ema nkrofo ka say Ghana for wa free because yenya bibi pene adwan ya say entitlement when was the last time what is a premise ashorty when was the last time what is a fantifo anan cranfo demonstration agitation or premise one manoma obi de manoma metiano mo ka kire mo fada ka brese metiano pa me se manoma da bia premise nsem and then this ni jo mama and na godon ni nyina eden eko
as if say premise ni wiase bi
I say you
because issues be e ma what say address gender inequality by ensuring the expeditious enactment of the Affirmative Action Act.
Na 20 anya endra and the Kufuado ni pass Affirmative Action Bill no into law
to establish a commission of inquiry to investigate matters related to public land acquisitions.
Yeah, mutu.
But in fact, under Baumia and then they digitalize land saying processes no e Ghana.
Wa ku
teacher EFO
me ba to once. Story na make an any. 3 Wamco workers died in Cape Coast highway accident. Any. One more victim of the bus crash involving workers of the West African Mills Company Wamco has died in a hospital in the central region. It brings the death toll in the bus crash to 3 after 2 employees of the company died early Thursday morning when their Mercedes-Benz Sprinter bus collided with a military ambulance. Witnesses say the Sprinter bus loaded with passengers to Aswamamenko High Street. Was saying Parliament has commiserated with bereaved families and accident victims who were on their way to Parliament to hear the finance minister's response to the closure of the cocoa processing company. Closure.
Because of cocoa beans.
Me pacho. Na mate e me bada panyin. Kwa frepon e wo friend say St. John's Takrade. Eti that edu be kwa me ba ho bo no wote. Gentleman with very nice family, but we adjuan agu. Omo back no benya se no mu wo kwan so. Mahama 2016. Na
e on wan say collapse. Correct. MPP Anglo good. Your term is $1.
Yanko establish the construct a new railway line. Construct a new railway line. Kumasi through what to Hamile. Hey,
Your Mahama.
Wagadre. Build 2 technical schools in each district. Pay technical vocational education teachers an additional 10% allowance of basic salary. Pay licensed teachers a professional allowance of 15. Schools under trees will end by 2016. Constructing 200 new community day senior high schools.
No, they go the web banks gano.
And also,
I'm a fair ina ka so be 10 teacher training colleges.
Establish 10 to one side. Rehabilitate and upgrade all technical schools. Double tours capacity toward processing Ghana's oil. Not a pint of oil. And 1 liter of oil. Establish 10 new colleges of education in the medium term to be located in areas currently not well served and in anticipation of the increase in student. An average GDP growth rate of at least 8% per annum. Kofo left 7.3. You left 3.7. Kofo connect 7.3. Wo connect 3.7.
Mom chalo to. In fact, 3.7, 7.3.
Atamels German, Atamels befa LU na Kofo here 14%. It will not defeat 14.
I know the battery
from what 3.
Single rate of single digit rate of inflation. When an overall budget deficit equivalent to 5% of GDP. Overall, our current policies and programs will aim at the attainment of a per capita income of at least 2.3. A salt-based chemical industry for caustic soda. Allied consumer products and exports based on oil and gas, and an integrated iron steel industry based on the iron ore deposits at upon Masu in the western region. Fertilizer industry to give impetus to agro development. Nina ya dia wa chọchuru pacho kosoro ana esi nyambo chance esi a nyambo chebe sai kwaku ye wo be 20 minutes of dedicated time sa na me say dey and then the voice be say dey boka ho kwaku
the Ghana for
enti we ni na me yi a me hwehwa ma ya me hu me nim san ka obewi na me hu so na me hu bato dey me modern apena match media ba enti we ni say ye ka obi a otwentra at least etimia chronicle be 46 at least area ba joma manfa emufa ne aba omi ade omusu
aya o kaso be ya onye ye ntom so ye trufo no
famra on famra no mohwe enti eniwa no bebre on mo a joma ama e ka so be ya wentimi anya asem yesi ana
se joma hamba yesi wo ye kon man no ena nana so wonti ase fa woni ma chia ya bo ha pa anya wo kana makaka kam so kisade ye yusu kon man be yusu wagadere afede wie yo say I will come to the studios one of these days to state my position. Na because you are Babet, and I will be able to who see for my allow us.
No bite you. Go on. Nichi na me pe video bi dia mana na mahwehwa me hu. De mama video no gina ho. Abraham Pacho obi was that video no on send them
Crop ya
asana go su na wa yesi no
tago say wa family una utama bisa
dadafo suban
yes
na ka mepe che nana
wo ko ho no me see dana professor Miss free mu wo na oni dada wo ni me say baba ye we
what prepare who
what prepare who dada na say that now continue say no say that say continue vice president akunya so unya wa gadra we say ade ma wi
prepare who asi
entina me hwehwe sa video no na ka media che nana se nana we hu asem ne ye kan you because clearly no na otimi hu say ade papa ne ye no onua
na ni akati awe no
na wo gina ho woni ma hodin abrama yemre na cha se na woni msa nya sa na wotie
mama
woni msa nya sa na wotie ayo enti abusia mame bo sound bi nkyere mo
ba cho bogum mananyingum
ana edasibre bowe miensa so na
mama miensa dia anya ne ekokope ensu anu ma ne ekope akami na water na anu bisuafo ensu we
dasibre me ma fela enenansa da be na joma manum ko eko tamale no
Saturday no 4 days ago
omo fi Saturday no onim bia moko ye
dabi
omo ko sunyane Isbeth Hotel na omo ko ye fundraising na onim dey see wo ho
dabi
yes omo frefre ayi contractors ni business community na wo bono enclave onyina na hafo enclave onyina na omo ko hia wo Isbeth Hotel omo ko ye cash for seat wow businessman opesa wotina ebe adwoma ama no utua 50,000
wow
opesa wotina be ese dinketia utua 30,000 party for including constituency chairman bi former constituency chairman bi a enye sketch no mamu nwura ho kra
sa
enti sa opesa wotina ebe adwoma Mahama dia 50,000 Ghana cedis
no tua
opesa wotina be ese dinketia 30,000 iti ayino mo akaka ne we iti 20,000 ti the nearness to Mahama no ene kire sika obetua enti eno na omudi kodi ewo Isbeth Hotel wusunyan
na sanko fu mi nu na utena be na de mfa so na
anti omukọ frefre ebesi ehia business community afa buko duru ho a omatwa boa mo nti omo ekotena cash for seat no
obi ho a utena ne ncha wonsori no abo ensa no nu bi ba wonsori no abo ndi eni ba yokotu eska kotena no sai
I see
wonsori no abo
enti dasbre cash for seat NNDC for ekoye no wusunyan amu fitamale no so mo ko e fundraising ti omo etena ebe adwoma ama nyina etua 50,000
ba sa fundraising na mo ya mo de katakata sika mo kwaje no Russia no so
omo etena ba se din ketia nyina etua 30,000 enti wo ko wachi no
na 30
20
na Sammy Gyamfi
5,000 ho
na Sammy Gyamfi
na misa
Sammy Gyamfi o dia ko dia ka tena be na ebeju be 10 cities Sammy Gyamfi de o ko tena be no dia 10 cities on
enti dasbre ne ko siye ewusunyan no enti NDC for ko ye cash for seat enti enipa etena joma manchen ene omo chacha ne ade nyina mana omo party for mpanifo no bu say obi a party former constituency chairman na what say the party ye fundraising
na me kobi so o pese o kunya ben joma Mahama
so ramu a first cabra wanye sketini akanesi abonten
wow
me na me
what the wow
ewusunyan mountain so Isbeth Hotel na Isbeth Hotel so there so mo so wanko ye amanko ye fundraising weekend ya omo frɛ no mo kanche
asa sunya ya so da
omo frɛ no mo kanche businessmen no mo ne omo koy no mo gije 50,000 30,000 no mo tata joma manche no mo ye fundraising no omo so mo anyi sika no mbeka me anyasem kitwa o
Mahama
anyasem kitwa dasbre anyasem kitwa ti omo kokwaji businessmen ni sika cash for seat o tibetana joma manche a 50,000 o betena ba se ni ketia 30,000 o ku achiru 20 10 5 na se o de kwa so de kwa
woni de ntia ma hu se NDC be lose election
e de ntia
ebere bia ye be call election NDC be lose no secret meeting bia bi o be secret bia e ho te ebere bia be call election na NDC be lose a wo mu free Ghana ko ye bibi wo ba bi ti say dem call Russia yi wo mu no na Ghana fo hu wo mu ko sha ko so mu ye meeting wo mu mpie na Ghana fo nyina hu e bi na asa to mu disi ya no nti ato loto anka o me report
ato anopei awsanti yede ho asem nyina beba na kai se anopei aben peche promo no so ebe koso na enen so as usual ye beche sika na sika ye beche no ye beche